Hey there, welcome to my channel. Today's big question: what is a cloudburst? Just in case you've ever wondered, first, let's look at what the word cloud means. And while those two terms are often used interchangeably, a cloudburst occurs when more than 4 inches or 10 centimeters of rain falls in a very short period of time, usually less than 6 hours. In July of 2015, a cloudburst in Badalona, Spain, unleashed nearly 8 inches or 20 centimeters of rain in just 30 minutes. Well, the best thing to do is to be prepared. If you did, make sure to like this video and share it with your friends. Subscribe to our channel for more fun science videos. And as always, thank you for watching. If you live in an area that is prone to flooding, make sure to have a plan in place and know what to do if a cloudburst occurs. This includes having a go bag packed with essentials like food, water, and medication, and knowing where to go if you need to evacuate. Of course, the best way to stay safe is to avoid being caught in one in the first place. So keep an eye on the weather forecast and heed any warnings that are issued. And remember, if you're driving and a cloudburst occurs, don't try to drive through the floodwaters. Instead, pull over to the side of the road and wait for it to pass. The water overwhelmed the city's drainage system and caused widespread flooding. Homes and businesses were destroyed, and several people had to be rescued. In mountainous regions, the threshold for a cloudburst is lower, just 2 inches or 5 centimeters in 6 hours. Outside of mountainous regions, cloudbursts are relatively rare. According to the NWS, they account for only about 12% of weather-related disasters. However, when they do occur, they can cause significant damage and pose a serious threat to life and property. This is especially true in areas that are prone to flooding and in arid or semi-arid regions where the ground is not able to absorb the sudden influx of water. A flash flood is actually a more general term that refers to a sudden and unexpected flood. Meanwhile, a cloudburst specifically refers to when the flooding is caused by the sudden collapse of part of a cloud, similar to when the surface of a wave in the ocean suddenly collapses inward. Now, these can happen with any type of cloud, but they're most commonly associated with cumulonimbus clouds, which are towering, vertically developed clouds that are often associated with thunderstorms and other extreme weather phenomena. A cloud is a visible mass of tiny water droplets or ice crystals suspended in the atmosphere of a planet or a moon. On Earth, most clouds are formed of liquid water droplets, but at high altitudes where the temperature is below freezing, clouds are made of ice crystals or both, water droplets and ice crystals together. The reason that clouds form is because when the air in the atmosphere cools to its dew point, the water vapor condenses into liquid water or freezes into solid ice, and different atmospheric conditions produce different cloud shapes and sizes. Now, here's a fun fact about clouds. They can be really, really heavy. According to the Cloud Appreciation Society, the average cumulus cloud weighs about 1 million pounds or 450,000 kilograms. That's heavier than an elephant, which can weigh anywhere from 6,000 to 13,000 pounds, or 2,700 to 6,000 kilograms depending on the species. But back to our question at hand. What is a cloudburst? Well, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's when a cloud bursts. More specifically, it's when a large volume of water is released from a cloud, often in the form of rain, but sometimes in the form of snow or hail. When this happens, we call it either a cloudburst or a flash flood. According to the National Weather Service, here's an example. So, how do you stay safe during a cloudburst? We hope you enjoyed learning about cloudbursts.